Ekasi Esports Podcast, episode 10. Hey, what's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the Ekasi Esports Podcast. I'm your host, Perfect, and I'm not alone. I'm with my main man, Mr. Jude.
How you doing, Perfect?
I'm good. I think I was supposed to say, hey, what's up, Jude? Right?
Yeah, but you know, we're trying to mix it up right now. So
yeah, we're mixing it up, you know.
How
we're
you
mixing it
doing?
up.
You know, not
I'm
like
good.
I'm like not like Joey, not like how you doing? But
I'm
yeah,
good. How you doing? How you doing? That's how they say, right? With the accent.
yeah.
How you
How
doing?
you doing?
Yeah, with the that Italian mafia accent. How you doing? How
Yeah.
you doing?
For anyone that doesn't get the reference, it's Friends.
Huh?
And if you don't get the reference, you need to watch the show. Need to watch the show.
I mean, I guess the like the late 2000s, like the people who were born like after 2005, I guess they might have not really seen much of Friends. I don't know because it wasn't played as much, you know.
Yeah, it wasn't, but you know, it's
And
still.
when it was being played, they were probably too young to watch Friends. But I mean, Friends has been like a popular thing. Like I've seen those Friends hoodies,
Like,
those Friends crop
shirts.
tops, t-shirts. It's like
A lot,
everywhere.
yeah.
And I don't know, like what like brought about that. Like
I don't know, but probably it was like the revitalization of Friends, actually, because you know, post 2010, a lot of people started getting into Friends, and you know, I think that's what brought it along. But you know, let's get back to business, man. Let's get back to
business. Yeah, welcome back to the Ekasi Esports Podcast. If you're new here, welcome.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoy your stay with us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us.
With us, you know, just listening to us talk about, you know, tech, gaming, and just geeky talk in general, you know.
Yeah, just geeky stuff for the next couple of minutes, hours, days. Not yet. No. We'll give it to you. Listen, we'll keep it to an hour. We'll just keep it to an hour. You know. Yeah. I don't think my airtime will survive that much. But
airtime.
Yeah. Yes, airtime. Yeah, because you know, sometimes you gotta pay attention to it because you don't want to run out of airtime, and then plus the battery power, like you know, the camera can shut down because I'm using a battery in the camera. So
that makes more sense. Yeah,
you know, I can't continue like the whole. I think when was it? I think one of the episodes that happened. Yeah, like we were shooting, and then my camera just died, like at the end, and I was deep in conversation. Like I hate it because like I was deep in conversation, and then like.
Yeah. All of a sudden, he just says, "Nah, man, I gotta go." You know, like that guy is like this. Then he just like starts dissipating. yeah.
I feel it, but and always like that always has me like it's always at the back of my mind.
It's always the back of your head, yeah.
Like, That's why sometimes when I'm testing things out before recording, I'm just like, okay, what I do, like even if I switch it on for like 2 seconds, even if I switch on the camera for like 2 seconds, I recharge the battery again because I don't want the same thing to happen because it hurts. It hurts. You know, like when you get cut off.
Yeah, it did.
You know when you're deep in. Yeah, you're deep. You know, you're not just having a conversation, not just having a debate, but you know, some spirit is communicating through you, and then someone cuts you off in the middle of it. It's like, bruh, you know, and then you're just like, yeah, it's whatever. You know. It just kills your vibe. So hence why I have to make sure that we have to keep this under just under an hour, you know.
Yeah.
At most an hour. But yeah, like you said, this is where we get to talk about topics around gaming, esports, and tech. You know, just like geeky stuff.
Yeah. Two regular South African dudes, and this is our own opinions. Perfect was gonna say this, but you know, I feel like I should say it because you know.
Oh, the new disclaimer.
Yeah, the new disclaimer. This is opinion of Perfect and I. This is not related to the org in any shape or form. So if we say we don't like pineapple on pizza, then you know it's us, not the org.
We're back on that conversation. Pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I don't like pineapple on pizza, honestly.
Yeah, I've never tried it, but I doubt I will. Yeah, I doubt I will try it, but you know.
But I mean, like, you've never tried it. I mean, so do you really think it's that bad? I mean, there's some weird food out here, right? Which we thought that it was not as good, but we just tried out because, I mean, raw fish doesn't sound good. Have you had sushi before?
I'm never having sushi, bro. Like, okay, think about it. If you go to a restaurant and you order something medium rare, because I know you did. You told me you ordered something medium rare.
But that was a mistake. I didn't know. I saw it from the movies, dog.
I saw it from something that isn't cooked at all. not put on the frying pan at all. They just put salt and say, yeah, ciao.
To be honest, I've had sushi and I think it's a bit overrated. Honestly, I mean, it's okay. Like it's not the best thing ever. It's not like it was like euphoria. It was just
Yeah,
like, okay, it's different. It was different. It's
fair,
not the
fair.
best thing ever. If you're saying it's the best food ever, I dog, it needs to get tested. Probably the natives where it's from, like Asia. The Asian people probably love it, because that's what they used to. They're probably used to cuisines around fish and all that and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
So they
they
probably
probably like
enjoy
it
it. You know what I'm
the
saying?
way it
We're all
is.
from different places, so I enjoy some of my African cuisines.
Yeah, you enjoy your fish cooked.
Yeah, yeah, I enjoy my fish cooked. Speaking about weird cuisines, have you ever had what's this thing? Okra.
Yeah, dude. Like I have it all the time, dude. Like, come
Really?
on, I'm
Oh yeah.
Congolese, man.
Hey, shout out to you, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, because the thing is, I've asked other people about it, and some people are like, they never even heard of the vegetable,
Jeez,
and
dude.
I'm like, what? You never had okra? The all so you like that
Yeah,
intricacy.
dude. Just
I mean, growing up with an African mom, right? You will learn to love it. You
yeah.
know, you learn to love it. Whether you like it, especially since I'm the middle child. My younger brother used to always complain and cry about it, and then my
Dude.
mom would not give it to him. But when I would do the same, my mom
I
would slap me
they
like,
look
eat
at you say
that.
what?
You're
Say
not the
what?
last born. I never had that. I never had
Yeah,
that last born privilege to be like, I don't like this, so I don't want to eat it.
yeah, dude.
So I had to eat that
Same
fruit.
thing's
I
happening with
had
my
to
younger
eat it.
brothers, actually, dude.
Really,
Like,
they have
yeah,
options.
yeah, they have options. They
Oh.
literally have options. They say, "Mom, I don't want to eat this. It's fine." But for me, you don't eat this sharp. You don't eat juice.
You don't eat, and you don't eat. Your mom is even willing to prepare, get up and prepare. I remember there was one time my young brother, for some reason, he wanted to eat chicken that night, and my mom went and made some steak for him. I'm like,
Bruh,
what is this?
what about me?
And I asked my mom, "Can I get some too?" She's like, "You got chicken." And I'm like, "Ah, bro, I also want steak." Because I mean, we ate chicken a lot growing up, and I
Yeah,
still do till today. I mean, I love it. I love chicken.
I
We
love me
know
some
this,
chicken, man. I love me some
you
chicken.
know. But
Yeah,
yeah, I've, like when I was growing up, I used to have it a lot, and I used to enjoy the times when we had steak. So the
yeah,
fact that he could get steak and I couldn't, I felt some type of way about it. I was
yeah,
like,
indeed.
nah, dog, it's not fair, bro. It's on my
But
birthday,
it
get
is
home.
what it is.
But hey, I was not a fan.
Well played. That was good.
I
That
was
was
I
good,
was
man.
not a
That was good.
fan, bro.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah, yeah.
it's, it's like last bonds only.
Hey, dude,
You the other kids, nah.
you'll
Hey, come
survive.
this side. But yeah, anyways, let's jump on
Oh,
to like the actual conversations.
yeah, yo,
I did
deviated
say it
along,
was.
dude.
I did say this was about tech and gaming and stuff, but
Yeah.
anyways, now we're talking about African moms and food and stuff. But yeah, what games have you been playing today? Because
You know, obvious man, the usual. Assassin's Creed, Apex,
oh yeah, I saw you
CS:GO.
playing Odyssey the other day, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, right? You
Yeah, well, the thing is, what happened? I was about to finish the game. Literally, I had one place to travel to and just like complete that
uh-huh.
area, and I would have been done with the game. But my saved files got corrupted, and
That's like the that's like the story of your life. I mean, I
dude,
mean, if I had a 1 rand for every time you had corrupted files and you couldn't finish the game, I'd be a millionaire right now, dog. I'd be a
like
millionaire.
it's not even funny, man. I was about to finish the game. My files got corrupted, so like I had to start all over again. But Varsity and was just kicking me, so I was like, nah, man,
Yeah,
take
plus
a break.
Odyssey
So
is a
now
long game. Plus Odyssey
it
is a
is it
long
is, it
game.
is a really really long game. So now I'm getting back into it slowly but surely. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Wait,
been-
you start from zero, right? Sheesh.
yeah, again, again.
Yo, I couldn't, bruh. It's hard. It's hard. Like I don't know how you do it. Like you play a game more than once. I can probably do that, but only like after years. Like for example, like after I think I replayed GTA 5 like 2 times, right?
Mhm.
Twice. So, but that was like I had like what a 3 year interval between the 2 times. From the first time and
Damn,
second time. But
that's
because like I couldn't. Nah, like it's like watching another. Like it's like I can't watch. I can't repeat a movie, for
I can
example.
like literally the one movie that I can repeat is Guardians of the Galaxy. That's my favorite movie, hands down, dude.
Of all
Oh
time.
yeah, of all time. I've watched it like 3 times this year.
Like the
already.
only way I would repeat a movie if I probably didn't understand it or wasn't like really paying attention. That's one way. Because like when I watch
Okay,
for the,
fair.
if I'm really into a movie or if I'm watching a movie or a series,
Mhm.
right? I I full on like focus, absorb each and every detail,
Okay.
right? To get
Yeah.
almost like everything, so I don't miss. Obviously there's some things that obviously I'll miss definitely,
Mhm.
right? But I try to absorb as much as I can. So when I rewatch the movie, it's like I'm not getting anything new. It's just like, oh, I've seen this before. You know what
That's
I'm
fair. That's fair. But still, man,
saying?
even though I replay the game like time and time again, there's certain things that
Mm-hmm.
I might see that I haven't seen prior to
Diff.
replaying the game. So
Yeah, yeah,
I guess that's like that comes with the territory. So I get excited and I just like, hey, something's new here. Let's check that out
yeah.
type of vibe. So yeah, and also getting your DLCs. Speaking of which, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is said to get like a DLC. I'm not sure
Yeah.
when, but it was a continuation of what's the MC's name again? Because I play with
Mm,
Alexios,
yeah.
Cassandra,
Yeah,
Cassandra,
Cassandra. Yeah.
Cassandra, and well, it works for both, but some people saying Cassandra is actually the better choice to pick. So,
Oh,
you know,
I also chose. I didn't choose Cassandra as well.
yeah,
I wanted to do, but yeah.
Alexios. So, but yeah, it's getting a DLC, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So I'm just
Mhm.
waiting for that to come whenever it does come. So
Yeah, and also they also the guys at Ubisoft also recently released another DLC for Valhalla, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dawn of Ragnarok,
Mm. But
right?
I haven't played Valhalla yet because I
Hmm.
want to complete all the Assassin's Creed games in order, and
I feel
then
you.
yeah. So yeah, I'm still waiting to finish Odyssey, and then I'm gonna hop onto Valhalla.
But
And I know Valhalla is a beautiful game,
it is beautiful, like I said, like it is a beautiful game, a beautiful Viking game, but not an
a
Assassin's
good
Creed
Assassin's Creed game.
game.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
we've
we've
had
had
this
this conversation
conversation. We've
since
had this
Origin.
conversation.
It's not an Assassin's Creed
It
game. Yeah,
just, yeah, I mean, Unity was not the best, but like it was still, playable
an
in my
assassin
manner.
game. Yeah.
It was still an Assassin's Creed game, but yeah, I mean, we'll see with this Infinity project they have lined up, you know,
Hmm.
and hopefully it turns out, to be something. I'm
Yeah.
crossing my finger. This is like my last. This is like my
Your last
last.
draw.
Yeah, my last straw. Like if if this doesn't work out, if Infinity doesn't work out, then
You're just dropping the Assassin's Creed franchise.
I'm not gonna drop it, but it like I won't have it. It won't be the same. I don't know how to say it, but it won't be the same, bro. It
It
won't be
makes
the
sense.
same.
It makes
It's just
sense.
like Far Cry. Far Cry was great, and then it just became a repetitive ball of nonsense.
Yeah, ish. But
I mean, mhm.
the only Far Cries that I've played are 3, 4, and New Dawn. I think I skipped 5. Or did New Dawn come before
uh,
5?
I played all the numerical ones. I played
Jeez.
I played 2, 3. I didn't play one. I played 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm looking forward to playing 6, right? But
Hmm.
I've seen the reviews, I've seen the gameplay walkthrough by channels like the Rad Brad and stuff.
Hmm.
And honestly, from their comments and also from seeing it, it honestly seems like a Far Cry 5. It
Ish.
really feels like a Far Cry 5 game. And when you look at like a lot of reviews online as well, they're saying the same thing, that Assassin's Creed 6 is basically like the same game as Far Cry 5. And I'm
I
like,
mean, it's Ubisoft. What do you
hey,
expect?
like Ubisoft, like they like how can you mess up this bad? Like, are they creatively deprived or something? Like, it's just repetition. Like they're repeating some of the old things that they've done. They saw
All
success from one
elements.
thing and they just like repeat it
Okay,
over and
we're
over
gonna
and
we're gonna we're
over.
gonna we're gonna keep the same plan. Just put new faces on.
Yeah, just put
How's
new
that?
faces on.
Yeah,
And
that's,
s-
that's literally what they're doing.
yeah.
But yeah, man. You asked about my games, like the games that I've been playing
Oh
recently,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Any new games? Yeah, you were talking
and
about.
well, yeah. And how's the new games on your end, or the games that you have been playing?
I think last episode I mentioned that I was playing Minecraft.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's still going good. I'm enjoying the game. Being yeah,
I
it's
still
it's a
have
cool
to
game.
enjoy
Just
it.
to like, oh yeah, but you
No, I
said
have.
last episode you said you're gonna
Ye-
join me.
Yes, yes, yes. I have it installed. I wait for you guys, but I'm sleeping, so that's on me.
Yeah, plus I play Minecraft at odd hours too, so I feel
Yeah,
you.
in
But
odd
yeah,
hours, man.
but
But
yeah, I've been
sorry
playing
for cutting you.
Minecraft.
Mhm.
No, it's cool, it's cool. I've been playing Minecraft, and recently I picked up Super People, the new PR,
Ish.
the one that you don't like. Like
Really?
every time I ask you, I always ask you, yo, do you want to play? And you're like,
I say, nah,
nope.
bro.
You even leave. You even leave, dog. You even
Yeah.
leave.
No, but it was just one time. It was that one time I left, dude.
Dog.
Like I
Like
left
you
for
hate that
Apex.
game that bad.
I don't hate the game. It's just, you don't hate the game. You just hate the player. Wait, no, don't hate the player. Just hate
Yeah,
the game.
yeah, exactly. Hate the player. Hate the
Yeah.
player. Which
Yeah,
is
I
you in
mean,
this.
yeah,
That one.
yeah. In this case, it's me. I don't
Mm,
necessarily hate the game. It's just
yes.
that it needs some work. Fair, sure, it's a beta, right?
Mhm.
But man, like what really just said no for me was I couldn't jump over a wall and I was getting shot at. I
The
can
move, I
literally,
mean, like the movement is not like the thing is I mean, we love Apex.
yeah,
Apex is very fast paced. It's responsive. Like,
yeah,
I mean, it is responsive. I mean, like, oh, the movement in Apex is just like it's not like any other game,
yeah,
bro. I mean, it's from. I mean, this is the the grandchild of Titanfall.
yeah.
And Titanfall has some awesome movements. Like the wall runs and all that. It was nice. So obviously the online BR version of Titanfall, which is Apex Legends, is also gonna have some of that awesome movement. And it got me used. Like I'm so used to that movement system and its gameplay that when I jump into another BR, I look for the same or a similar mechanic. I expect the same
You just
experience that
look
I get from Apex. You know what I'm saying?
honestly, you just look for something similar because that's
Mm.
what we used to. If you invested so many hours
Yeah.
in this game and you say, okay, I'm going to try out the new VR.
Yeah.
Let's hope it's like Apex.
Yeah, or
So
at least in some way, and think,
yeah,
and for me, like the main part that I love about Apex is the movement. It's just like I said, it's just so responsive. So excuse me, like jumping into a game like Super People, which is very similar like PUBG. That's why I never really got into PUBG as much because it just felt, it felt
not
tight.
yeah, not as fast paced.
Yeah, it's not as fast paced. It's very slow. You can spend 10 minutes looting in that huge ass map, dog, in your
Yes.
angle, just running around your angle, dog, having a
Uh,
tour. And that's why that's why also why I didn't like about PUBG is because like you're just running around, looting
yeah,
and looting, and then you get into a fight, they kill you.
yeah, because
They kill.
because they might have landed in a spot with better loot
Yeah, with
and
better loot and probably they have better ping. Because we're in South Africa, so we're suffering from not the best ping, to
yeah,
put it lightly. You know what
they
I'm saying?
don't
So
love us.
yeah. So yeah, we don't have service for most of these games. But yeah, you loot for like 10 minutes, running around, having a tour around your angle, right? And then after that, you meet someone, they like fully kitted out, then
Yeah,
they kill you.
come with the highest level bags, highest level guns, and you here looking for level one scopes.
You see what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just it's crappy like that. So yeah, but like I that's why I just stuck to Apex Legends. But anyways, I've tried to be open and and tried like other BRs, right?
mhm,
So when Super People came out recently, I was like, because I was watching Shiv on YouTube, and he was playing Super People, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
Shiv is playing another game because Shiv is dedicated is an Apex Legends streamer and content creator, so it was like, whoa, what is this new
what's
game
going on?
you know what's
Yeah,
this new game the Warlord is playing, and then Super People, and I'm like, and I started watching him play, and I was like, oh, this seems cool,
yeah.
because the people had superpowers, hence the name Super People. So you get superpowers and all that. So there's the abilities, there's the classes.
Yeah.
The looting is also kind of similar to Apex, where there's like tiers, there's looting
Yeah.
tiers, like where you have you have level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. I'm not sure up to what level it goes up to, but yeah, it goes, I think, up to 5
Like
or
those
6.
levels. Yeah.
Mm. It's a leveling system.
Yeah.
So, you guys could have the same gun, but like, some other guy's gun could be better than yours. But but there's also crafting involved as well, where you pick up materials. Like I remember when I played the game and I saw a drill on the floor. I was like, "What am
And
I
like,
gonna do with
what
the
am I gonna
drill?"
do with this? And then you open your inventory and you like you see certain items that you can like upgrade and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
it took a while to finally figure out what these are for. Because when I picked up some of the
bro.
loot, I was like, okay, is this thing gonna go in my inventory when I go back to the lobby? What's going
Yeah.
on with this? So yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Yeah, because you think maybe the tool is a collectible or something,
Yeah,
and then but it's actually used for crafting, and which is something that sets it apart from PUBG, because a lot
yeah.
of people are calling some people a PUBG clone, but it's not. I feel like after playing it, it's very different from PUBG. I mean, the graphics, and some of the mechanics here and there, pretty similar to PUBG. Yes, they're
Yeah,
reminiscent of PUBG, but in terms of gameplay, nah, I'll say
like
they're
the
very
core
different.
aspects.
Yeah, they're very different.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying the abilities are pretty cool. Also Apex Legends has abilities as well. But like,
So you could
yeah.
you could say that super people got like inspiration from Apex and PUBG, kind
Well,
of.
from a bunch of BRs actually. It's like a
Yeah.
mixed masala in a way.
Yeah.
And that's what you should do. I remember there's a saying where it says, basically it's about copying other people's work, right? It's like if you copy from one source, that's plagiarism, right? You're
Yeah.
stealing someone's work, right? But if you copy from a bunch of sources, you're just being it's inspiration. I'm butchering what the guy said, but it's somewhere along those lines. Basically,
Okay.
moral of the story is steal from other places, not just one from one place, but from a lot of places. Put that together, kaboom. And
Wow.
to be honest, a lot of people do that. I mean, Samsung has done that, and now they're like one of the leading smartphone companies. Huawei did that a lot. If you remember before the ban, I
Yeah.
mean, they were accused of stealing a lot, especially from Apple.
But
Right?
there was still in innovative in certain aspects,
Yeah,
certain
definitely.
own aspects.
Obviously they won't like copy like blatantly copy exactly whatever they got from Apple. They'll
Hmm.
take it, and use that as the base, and then they'll just make it better, and then you just have a better product at the end of the day. And because that worked in their favor. I mean, they were about, I think, just before they got banned, I think they
It
had the
was
biggest market share.
it was either first or second.
No, I think they were first. Aren't they first?
No, weren't they second? Because I think first was still Samsung.
No, I
It was
think they
either
had
Apple or
just
Samsung.
passed. They had just passed. It wasn't that like, it's not
Really?
like it was a big gap, but I think they had just passed Samsung in market share, and
I
then
I
after that.
mean, it has been a while since the ban, so
Yeah,
my
and
memory
obviously
is a
they
bit
dropped now.
hazy. Yeah,
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 but
definitely.
but I remember they just had passed Samsung just by a bit, and then they got banned, and I was like, yo,
Just like that, dude.
dog. It was rough. But anyways, yeah, Super People just feels like it was inspired by a lot of these BRs. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I'm enjoying my time in it so far.
Yeah.
It does take some time to get used to. I'll admit, I've been getting tilted here and there. When I get
Yeah.
one kill in a game, I get happy. I'm like, yeah, I got a kill. You know what I'm saying? But it does take some time to get used to. But yeah, if you guys want to check out Super People, you can go over to the Steam page of Super People. Yeah,
And
so
you
here
can
it is.
just request access and you'll be
Yeah,
given,
on that green
access to the game.
button right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, where it says
easy.
request access, and then you'll be given access. That's simple. They're still
That
in
easy.
beta right now, so take it all with a grain of salt. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm also giving it time. It's a cool game. I'd like to see how it comes out at the end of the day. I'd love to see the final product.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna stick to it just for a minute.
And when you open the game for the first time, it like checks your performance and stuff.
Why you gotta expose me like this,
So yeah,
dog?
perfect. What is your performance?
Why you gotta expose me like it was not a good number. My benchmark score was not good. But yeah, we're not gonna talk about it. Let me just say, Super People is a bit demanding when it comes to like at high graphics.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm good.
just yeah.
anyways,
Yeah.
anyways, on
Anyways,
to
yeah.
other news. A while ago, I mentioned that Adobe,
Hmm.
Adobe, right? The company
Who
that's
doesn't know Adobe, dude? Come on.
other people don't know Adobe. Like sometimes, I mean, I've asked people about it, and some people don't know about it. So just
Yeah,
yeah. For those who
yeah.
don't know Adobe, they are the guys responsible for Adobe Reader, the PDF software that you have on your laptop or computer. I mean, everyone probably has it installed. They probably installed it a while ago. and
Yeah.
they just left it there. But yeah, it's responsible for Adobe Acrobat Reader. Responsible for Photoshop, which is I
Photoshop,
guess the
Lightroom.
most popular, the most popular software. Photoshop, Lightroom for photographers, Premiere Pro for video editors, also After Effects as well, Illustrator. They have a bunch of
They have a
software.
lot of stuff. They have
They have
a lot of
they
stuff,
they they,
basically.
they practically like the media software provider,
Yeah.
out there. Like they're the biggest, right?
Hmm.
No doubt. And and like even the competition, there's not much competition for them, especially when it comes to like the media side, like the video. I mean, the video
I
editing
mean,
side. Been getting software like DaVinci Resolve and all that popping
yeah,
up, and there's been Sony Vegas as well. But when it comes to photo processing, like Photoshop,
yeah,
no one is competition there. They don't have competition. I mean, what's
yeah.
going to compete against Photoshop?
But it's
GIMP.
been being. That's rude, dude. That's rude.
I mean, am I
I mean, it's
lying?
true. It's true, but it's still rude.
GIMP is basically the Bing of it's basically the Bing of Photoshop.
Yeah.
you Bing and Google. No, who uses Bing? No one.
Actually, I saw this one funny post earlier and
Yeah,
it was targeted to Bing users. So
yeah.
someone searched how to off a fish, right?
How
On
to offer
Google,
fish,
yeah, how to something
like
along those lines.
killer
Yeah,
fish.
like yeah, off a fish, something along those lines. So
Okay.
Google, like the search results on Google were, normal. You just like chop off the head and you start, cooking it and stuff. On
Yeah.
Bing, this man goes underwater with a pistol and he kills the fish.
I mean, to be honest, I can't comment on how good Bing is, right? Because I've never really used it for extended periods of time. Like usually, I
Yeah.
just use it to go to Google, Google. Then you click Google, then you're like, buy. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Actually, actually that's. I'm gonna look up that stat, like while the show is going on, to see what's the top searched word in on Bing.
On Bing.
I'd love to see that. I'd love to see what's this. It's probably Google. It's probably Google for people like
Probably,
me.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we're back. We digress. Back on Adobe. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Adobe, they're responsible for all those cool softwares, right?
Mhm.
So they've been releasing. So in the past, they used to release their software like in suits. So you had and they still do, right? But like
Yeah.
it's different now. It's different. It's now a live service. It's like live service software. So
Dude, now
basically, you
everyone's moving to live service, man.
exactly like in the past, you could purchase right a license and then use that software forever. Well, forever, right? And but nowadays you have to purchase a
A
subscription. So
subscription.
if you want to use Photoshop, you have to under the Creative Cloud, right? This is what they call it, Adobe Creative Cloud. You have to purchase an Adobe. You have to get a subscription for it. So you pay a monthly subscription for whatever software you want to get. So for Photoshop, I think I'm not sure how much the price is. I think it's like $10 for Photoshop, somewhere around there, $10, $20, right, per month. So meaning that if you don't pay your subscription, you can't use the software, which sucks. As I like the old days where where you could purchase like the whole package or just one piece of software and then
And you had
you're
one
good.
license and you're good for, like you said, you basically set for life.
You said for life. Well, that's what I'm saying, for
In
life.
quotes. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, in quotes,
because
yeah.
recently Adobe shut down their creative. I mean, because so the versions that have been released is the Creative Suite, the Creative Suite 2, Creative Suite 3, Creative Suite 4, the Creative Suite 5, Creative
That's
Suite 5.5,
nah, 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 nah.
and Creative
What?
Suite 6. So those are the
What?
suits that those are the old ones, the ones that you could purchase, right?
Yeah.
And right now you have the Creative Cloud, which is a live service, right? So now the recently Adobe shut down their activation servers for the Creative Suite 2, 3, and 4. So basically, um, if you can't purchase 2, 3, and 4 anymore, and if you do have an original version of it, like your CD installation, you can't install it because you can't activate it. Because before you install it, you have to provide like the license
The
number
license, and it has to be verified on their end.
and the activation servers. But now,
Yeah.
since they shut down the activation servers, you can't do that, right? Which is yeah,
Nah,
pretty
bro.
shitty, to put it lightly.
To put it
Uh,
lightly, yeah.
but then what they did is, to kind of like resolve this issue, because like there's some people who still use the software apparently, because their forums are filled with people saying I can't reinstall my my Creative Cloud, my Creative Suite 2. And
Yeah,
I,
what's
I
up?
was surprised. I was surprised, like, damn, that old, because some of the software is like 10 years old, bro. So
It's
I'm like, why, why do you still use that? But anyways, that's not really. If it works for you,
it works
it
for you.
works for you, right? So some people haven't felt the need to upgrade because it's going to be an extra cost, obviously. But
Yeah,
anyways, some people have been having issues with, like, reinstalling, their old
the old
creative
creative
suits.
suits. Yeah,
And now, what Adobe did, they decided to put all their licenses out there, like for CS2, 3, and 4. They put them up on their platform, on their website, and all you had to do to get a license for those, which is already activated, you had to just create an Adobe ID. So in a way, it was kind of like free software.
yeah.
It was
But
free
old
software
free
basically.
software. But old free software.
Yeah, but just imagine, if you purchase this, won't you feel like a
Mm.
bit like some type of way? Like, I
But
mean,
then again, it was 10 years ago, dude. Come on.
yeah, still though, I think it's about the principle. You know what I'm saying? I bought this with my money. You know what I'm saying? And now
Yeah, that's
everyone's
fair.
just getting it for free. It's like it's a bit,
That's fair.
it's a bit
Ah,
like, nah, dog, it's not cool.
but it's the same thing. It's the same thing with games now. Like I know I'm deviating from the topic, but the same thing with games. Right now, Cyberpunk is going for 50% off. I paid full price, bro. I paid full price.
Why? Oh, it's going.
Dog,
Why are they? Is this them trying to say
50%,
sorry or
bro.
something?
I don't know, but it's going for 50%. I paid full price, dude. I'm hurt.
Lol.
I'm hurt, man.
I mean, but not as hurt as these other guys. Because I mean, the creative studio was expensive back in the day. I think it used to go, like, it was expensive back in the day when it came out. You
Yeah,
used to pay thousands of rands, dog, for
that's
for
fair.
the
Okay,
creative
that's
suits.
that's
And
fair.
now everyone is getting for free. I mean, it begs the question. It makes you really think that I that means that the people who pirated the software in the past were better off
Yeah,
because they didn't lose anything.
yeah. It's just like okay, now we're getting it for free legally.
You know what I'm saying? So
So
like,
yeah,
they won basically, and you who bought it are like the sucker in a
but
way.
we do not recommend pirating. Actually, we do not. What's the word I'm looking
Promote
for?
it.
Perfect. Promote. Thank you. We do not promote pirating. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but I think,
just it's just a conversation that
yeah, it made us come to this,
Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, but it also now makes you, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna start doing this as well for CS5 and CS5.5 and CS6 as well. Eventually,
like in the future. Yeah,
they will just like shut down those servers as well, so that more people are gonna be using their Creative Cloud.
it's cloud. Yeah,
So that people are now paying a subscription. And I mean, if you look at the costing, dog, I mean, you think it's cheaper, but dog, like I said, in the past, you used to pay thousands of dollars, right?
for once or for
Yeah,
life
for
again.
once off, for life, right? But now it's, I mean, right now I think I'm just trying to see if I can pick up the pricing, right?
Yeah,
Uh, for some of these products, but nah, dog. Like, just imagine if you're a graphic designer for 10 years, right? And if you're a graphic designer, you're probably using Illustrator and Photoshop, right?
yeah,
And I'm seeing here, okay, cool. So you can get, Photoshop and Lightroom and what's this? Lightroom Classic, right? For 11.59, 11.49, and
and
that's in
this is
dollars.
dollars.
This
All
is
right.
dollars,
Yeah,
right? So this is probably like, what, you're looking at 150 a month for three of that, three
they're about
three of them,
they're
right?
about dude.
So
Well,
if
just
you had to
imagine
pay in a year,
1,500.
that's im-
Wait, no, 1,500 plus 300. So
that's 1,800, about
yeah,
1,300, right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
let's round it up. Yeah, 1,000. Let's say 100, 1,800, right, in a year. And let's say you're a graphic designer for like 10 years. That's
dude,
11,800.
dude. Wait,
Oh yeah, oh no, that's 18,000. My bad, my bad.
maths, bro, maths.
That's my bad. That's
Yeah,
18,000.
yeah,
So
yeah.
in your lifetime, you spent more than what you would have spent,
Like just
if
buying
you
the
bought
software
it. Yeah,
originally.
if you
Yeah,
bought, like yeah, referencing, the CS, the old creative suit.
dude,
But
dude.
I
I've,
mean,
I've
they're just doing what's good for business, right?
I feel like this was brought about by game companies making games live service now. So
Yeah, they
you know
probably saw this and then they're like, oh,
we can make money from this.
yeah.
We will make them think that okay, this is gonna be a cheaper alternative for them because
Mm,
you're only paying like 11.59 every month. It's not as much as paying $1,000 or something like that. As
mm,
an example,
yeah.
10 years down the line, you're paying 10 times that. It,
Exactly. Like you're paying way more. And the thing about software which is different from live service games is that like games you eventually get tired of a game, right?
yeah.
And you stop playing that game, for example, that you're paying for monthly,
Hmm.
right? You stop paying for it. You once you stop playing it, you stop paying for it, right? You
Yeah.
can same thing for software if you stop using it. But problem is if that's your profession, like I said, if you're a graphic designer, you're probably going to be using Photoshop for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
right? So meaning that you kind of have to keep paying. You will have to keep paying for you to keep your career up.
Hmm.
And at the end of the day, this company won. They
Yeah.
have more money.
Yeah. And
Which mm,
dude, there's honestly there's nothing we can do right now because I mean it's their software. They can do whatever they want with it, and
no, but no. We're the
they,
users. We're the
yeah,
users,
yeah, yeah,
though, bruh.
you are we
They
are the
should.
users, right?
Mhm.
But again, it's their money, their software, their software. They can
Mm.
choose what they want to do with it, and we
I
just have to
remember.
comply because
I remember I
there's
got
no
a
other
call.
alternative. Sorry, sorry. Yeah,
No, that's
you
cool.
got a
I
call.
remember I got a call once from a friend of mine. Right, he was studying graphic design in varsity, and he
Yeah.
was he was like, "Yo, bro, I need your help." I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, I need to get the pirated version of Photoshop." And I'm like, "What? What's up? Aren't you paying for
It's
the Creative Cloud?"
expensive.
He's like, "No, bro. Like it's too expensive, bro. It's too much." And I'm
Yeah,
like, "Sheesh." You see,
yeah.
and it's just nah, dog. Like it's not worth it.
But
Like live service software, I'm not down for that. Honestly, I'm not down for live service
like
software.
because like you can also say at the same time for like the people who are not big or anything in certain aspects,
Hmm.
be it video editing or photo editing,
Hmm.
then they would have to take the brunt force of that live service. What if this month, for example, isn't any good, and you still have to pay for that because what if next month something comes in and you need the
Mm.
software. So
It's an
I can
expense.
understand where you came. I understand where your friend is coming from. So
Yeah, it's an expense. Yeah, it becomes an expense, a
yeah.
monthly expense. You know what I'm saying? So, I, I I mean, I'm not a fan of live service software. Honest, I'm not a fan of live service games which you have to pay for monthly.
It's
You
live
know what I'm saying?
service in general.
Just yeah. I mean, I
Except
mean,
for
I mean no, no.
except
Actually,
for
live
Netflix, except
service.
for Netflix.
Okay, Netflix is kind of cool
Yeah, yeah,
because there's always new content being
yeah,
loaded up. So I
yeah,
feel like it's different.
yeah,
Netflix
yeah,
is a bit different. Media live service that's a bit different, but like
yeah.
software, something that's the same. Yeah, I'm getting updates, and yes, I'm getting the latest features and all that. But sometimes I might not need all that.
You might
Sometimes
not use
I'm
them.
just yeah, I might not even use some of that. Just I wish they could just like release the way they used to. Maybe every 2 years there's a new version. There's a new version, and then you purchase
Sure,
that version if you want those new features.
and
You know
sure,
what I'm
that's
saying?
that's not exactly exceptional for business, but it's good for the people.
It's good
You
for the
know.
people.
Yeah.
Now, even for businesses, like for businesses who are going to be purchasing the software, I feel like it's going to be a bit easier for them, because
Yeah.
like you can just
If
be
you
like,
think it.
okay, we don't need to upgrade the software. Our employees can use this. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to talk about live service software and how I'm not a fan of it and how it's like kind of like taking over in a way.
No
Because
man, it's been
other
taken over.
companies are seeing this and they'll see if if they probably get a whiff of the returns or like the financials from Adobe, and if it's good, other software companies might want to do the same. Be like, yo,
Hmm.
they're
Yeah,
making
man.
bank, these guys, dog. They're
Dude.
making bank. Anyways, going to it's almost the end of the year now. It's almost the end of
Hmm.
the year. So, are you looking forward to any new take next year?
Of course, dude. Of course, I'm looking forward to new releases from AMD, from Intel.
Obviously,
Name.
obviously,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
me. Those are like your two favorite companies, AMD and
dude.
Nvidia.
AMD, Nvidia, and Intel. Well, like those three,
Yeah.
except for
Oh,
Intel.
Intel
Intel is like
is.
it's there. Yeah, it's there because like back in the day, those guys would hold the market share of basically
I mean, they
all
were killing
CPUs.
it. They were killing it back in the
Nah,
day.
bro, they'd give you bare bones minimum
Oh
for
yeah,
premium
yeah. I mean,
price.
actually no. It's not that they were killing it. They had no competition.
Yeah. So they'd give you bare bones or like competitive prices, which
Yeah, and
it
they could
wasn't
do
it
that,
for me. Yeah,
and they
they
could
could
do
do
that
that
because
because
no
no
competition.
competition. The
It was before
2017 came,
AMD.
boom,
AMD went Super
Intel,
Saiyan.
who?
AMD went
Yeah,
Super Saiyan.
yeah. But as we all know, since the release of Alder Lake, Intel is kind of taking back that crown. But
Mm.
2022, AMD's coming back with a banger, dude.
I mean,
AMD is
I
coming
mean,
back.
dog, it's just I mean, Intel is winning for now.
Yeah, for now. But Intel's gonna play catch up again,
AMD hasn't responded. AMD is still yet to respond. Let's remember
dude.
that. I remember
They,
once Alder Lake was released, every reviewer from Linus and everyone was like, "Oh, this is awesome. It's cool. It's cool. It's great. You know, the winning. You know, the finally
hmm
winning." And yes, definitely, Alder Lake was a killer. You know,
yeah,
they killed it with that, and I'm happy to see Intel finally, filling their boots because I mean,
yeah.
everyone has been like, "AMD is killing it. Where's Intel?" You know,
Not really, but I,
uh,
I wasn't I wasn't like, where's Intel? I was just like, okay, yeah,
No,
give
no, because
Intel
no, I
more.
thought, no, I felt like Intel had the potential to retaliate more than whatever response they gave.
What 14 nanometers plus,
Bruh.
plus, 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 plus,
S-
plus, plus.
so so now with Alder Lake, it feels like they came up and be like, like, okay, nah, it's our turn now, to take over the game,
I'm the captain
and
now.
you know, and then
Yeah,
everyone was like, whoa, Intel, sheesh.
but you are forgetting that they were comparing it to a CPU that came out 1 year ago. Well, not exactly
Hmm.
1 year ago, but like a year and a
Yeah,
couple
the
of
previous
days ago.
generation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally came out on 5th of November 2020, I think,
Yeah.
thereabout. And
Yeah.
I mean, sure, Intel just like completely battered them. But what AMD is coming up with, dude,
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Their response is
can't
gonna be killer.
wait. Yeah, I literally cannot wait, dude. 20 to 25%, 25%, 240% IPC increase average
Bro.
across all the CPUs, man.
Sheesh.
Dude.
My G. It's gonna be a
Oh,
bloodbath next year.
in case
Or
people are
more.
wondering what
Yeah.
IPC is, it's instructions per clock. So everything that happens per clock. The
Mm.
clock speeds are like 5.3 or 5 gigahertz or whatever. But yeah,
And what
basically
increase are we looking at? Like 20 to 40%
yeah,
increase?
20 to
Imagine
40%
those.
increase, dude.
And 40%, that's like two
That's
generation
literally two
elite.
generations because
Mm.
after every generation,
It's been
the
20%.
average, yeah, exactly, the average IPC increase is
Mm.
between like 19 and 20%, like generally
Yeah.
around there. But I also heard with the CPU that's coming for Intel, the CPU that's
Mhm.
coming off the Alder Lake is only getting like a 6 to 12% IPC increase.
Well, back to our old tendencies.
dude,
They're like, okay, we're done.
dude,
We've done so much hard work. We're good. We're good.
dude, dude, can you
But sheesh.
imagine after coming up with Elder Lake? Sure, I'm going to give Intel, like the credit they
Mhm.
deserve. They did come with a banger. They just like rolling back into previous tendencies. Like, okay,
To be honest, I'm not
we're good.
surprised. To be honest, I'm not surprised. I'm not
It's
surprised they
Intel,
did this. I
it's
mean,
Intel,
yeah,
man. So
they feel like they've done this the decades work.
yeah,
Time to go back to bed. But
but
yeah,
I'm
I get obviously. Oh
but
yeah.
also this is also in the GPU space. Intel is releasing their own GPUs and they're like sort of
Mhm.
aiming to undercut Intel. What am I saying?
Mm.
They can't undercut themselves. They're aiming to undercut Nvidia
Video, yeah.
by selling their GPUs at like 10% a 10%
Hate it.
decrease compared to Nvidia. So it's looking good, man. It's looking
It's
good.
gonna
The
be a
tech
bloodbath,
is looking
dog.
good. Yeah,
They're coming out swinging. No, no,
dude.
everyone is the enemy. AMD,
Yeah,
Nvidia, everyone on all sides. CPU,
exactly, man.
GPU on all sides. But yeah, no, definitely the GPU. Obviously, the tech that we always look out for when a new year comes is the CPUs, the new CPUs, the new GPUs, the new
Yeah.
generations, all that.
Mhm.
But I guess for me, I've been also looking out for other things as well.
Mhm.
Namely especially in the AR and VR side. For once, I'm looking at the oopsie, that's my alarm. People are wondering,
Yeah.
like, why is my alarm going off at this time? Yes, what it's the time I wake up. But anyways, um, what's this?
You're
What
looking
was
forward
I?
to the
AR, yeah,
yeah,
AR,
yeah,
VR,
AR.
yeah, definitely. And something I'm looking out for is the Apple glasses.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah, yeah,
I'm not a fan of Apple as much, but like the Apple glasses, right? I feel
Mm-hmm.
like since Apple is having its take, I mean, Google has had their take on the Google Glass, which is they're working on. Microsoft also had the HoloLens,
dude.
which was, yo, I think it was
It was,
wonky, bro. The
yeah,
HoloLens is like big, like,
it was really big, yeah.
but now Apple is coming out with the Apple glasses,
Hmm.
right? And the fact that Apple is having, is taking a shot at these, is really exciting because Apple doesn't really jump on the latest trends, when it comes to tech. Like for example, the folding phone,
Yeah,
right?
they
Sam,
don't
like
have it. They still don't have it.
I mean, yeah, and these Android companies like Samsung and Oppo and Xiaomi and
Xiaomi
Huawei,
and even Huawei,
you
yeah.
know they've released a bunch of folding phones till
Mhm,
today, but
mhm.
Apple has not released anything, and that's because I feel like the tech is not ready, like it's not there yet, like it's almost there but it's not yet there.
But it's not there, yeah.
And how we see that it's not yet there is because Apple hasn't done anything about it. They've just been,
I mean,
maybe obviously they do have a research like they do have some research guys there in Apple doing research and also planning of an Apple folding phone, but they
mhm,
haven't really announced anything yet. They've just been quiet about it.
yeah.
They've been flinched, and the fact that now they are taking a shot at the Apple glasses, it's like, okay,
Oh, okay,
hey, I'd love
okay,
to see this,
okay.
you know.
Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's
Because
going on.
yeah, I guess one thing that I'm always looking for within tech is just to improve my life and make my life a bit better.
Like better quality of life, basically.
Yeah, better quality of life. I mean, we have smartwatches these days which help us with tracking our health, on the fly. It's basically an
And
extension of your phone,
yeah,
on your wrist. So that's what I'm looking for with the Apple glasses as well. So I'm really looking out for, Apple glasses.
speaking of glasses and stuff like that, it's either Samsung or Google is taking another shot at the like the glasses scene.
Oh, okay.
I heard a rumor that after they released the one of the glasses, and it came back with a lot of flack.
Hmm.
Now that everyone is hopping onto that bandwagon, they're like, okay, it's time to get back.
Yeah.
Like it's either Google or Samsung that's doing that. So
Mm, yeah.
yeah, I can see why you're saying that now that Apple is getting into it,
Hmm.
it's it's
It
actually
shows that you know
yeah,
we want to get some good stuff. We're about to get some good stuff.
yeah.
I mean, they already are available. I forgot what's the name, but there are already some glasses, like some AR glasses which are being sold already, but none of them are really that. They're not there yet. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they're not yet there, and some of them just look too wonky and clunky. Like
Yeah,
I wanna.
it's not like a Ready Player One AR type of,
Nah, like
thing.
I want something sleek, something sleek. Like I used to fantasize back in high school, like when I was in the exam room when I didn't study or something. I'd fantasize about, if I could have those AR glasses, then I would just like put up the page,
Yeah, quite
you know.
literally. Like one of those AR glasses from what is it? What is that movie called again? The King's Knights or something like that. Forgot,
Hmm.
but dude, it's a I forgot the name of the movie, but it's a
Uh
movie
huh.
about these spies and whatnot, and how this one
Hmm.
guy saves the princess of some country,
Yeah.
and I forgot the name, the Golden Rings or something like that,
Hmm.
something like that.
Man,
But yeah,
I'll be like, per se, I saw that movie.
yeah, you probably did see the movie, but you just probably just forgot about it.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
probably. But yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like there's this one scene in the movie where this guy had his glasses, right, and
Yeah.
he's speaking to the girl's father. He spoke whatever language it was. I'm not gonna remember.
Hmm.
But they were speaking that language, and of course he didn't understand it. So like he had the AR and the guy
Yeah.
in his ear helping him as well.
Hmm.
So the guy was basically translating everything the man said, and
Sheesh.
he got a good impression on the girl's father type of vibe. But yeah, that there are those use cases. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. Like basically translating on the fly. Like you
yeah,
look at a sign
in
and then.
in the case of the movies, it's like a one in a million. That's probably never gonna happen. But
Mm.
but
But I
like
mean,
real life
mhm.
cases,
Yeah, I mean, like we already have the Google Lens, like on your on most of our camera apps. You have the Google
mhm,
Lens where you can just point it at stuff and it is able to recognize objects. It's able to translate sometimes. It's not that good yet, but like
It's getting there.
It's getting there. I mean, AR take is like killer now. So I can't wait. I can't wait for the glasses for the for the
For
AR
the
glasses. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
And obviously, if Apple comes in, these are the guys who have to pick up their feet and also like come up with something really good to compete against the Apple glasses. So
Yeah, and if Apple
can't wait.
kills it, they're probably gonna put like a premium price as well. They're probably gonna give it
Definitely, yo.
the same price as the wheels.
Those wheels, how much were they going for again?
$750, dude, for
Oh,
wheels.
per wheel. Was it per wheel?
I'm
Oh,
not sure if it was per wheel, but I think it was like for like a set of four.
yeah. Nah, dog. Apple has to relax.
Scary, man.
Apple has to relax.
Scary hours, dude.
But like I said, they produce quality stuff and they don't waste their time unless they know this tech is gonna work.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna make money from it. So yeah, can't wait. Another thing that on the same realm as AR and VR,
Mhm.
I would love to see what happens with the metaverse. I mean, something that us tech enthusiasts have been talking about for the longest not for the longest but like lately is the metaverse. It's been on everyone's lips for a minute now, especially after Mark Zuckerberg announced it along with the rebrand of Facebook, from
They
rebranding
are
from
now
Facebook
known
to
as Meta,
yeah.
but we still call them Facebook because
It's
that's what they.
yeah, it's natural. It's
Yeah,
unnatural,
it seems natural. Yeah.
But yeah, obviously after he announced the rebrand, he announced the metaverse, which is basically another. It's going to be a virtual reality world, and
Type of vibe.
where
Yeah.
yeah, you're able to create your own avatar there, and you basically living a second life in a virtual reality space.
Still gotta take care of your own body, but it's still
Yeah,
gonna, yeah, it's still gonna be fun, having that second reality, so to speak.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
we always hang out on Discord, right? Like
yeah,
we
all the time.
practically live on Discord at this point. We're practically like roommates because we're always
Yeah.
on Discord, chatting, watching movies, socializing with each other,
Hmm.
playing games, and that's kind of like our metaverse. But just imagine that, instead of just us hearing each other speak, now we can see and interact with each other. Obviously, it won't be the real life versions, but like you probably see me with, with a,
Long, long, luscious hair.
no, like afro. You probably see me with a big
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
fro,
I'm
you
just
know,
playing.
all masculine like Hercules or something. I'll give myself a beard finally. I'll
Can
give
you
us.
imagine? Then you have that Arnold Schwarzenegger accent.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Come to the party.
yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, you'll be able
Yeah.
to create. Basically be able to live. I don't want to say this like without sounding super trippy, but
Hmm.
you'll be able to live the life you kind of want in a way.
Yeah, yeah, in a way, cause but
You know.
you still gotta pay for some of that stuff, cause
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
considering that you have everything sorted, right? You'll probably be able to do that, and that's the goal and ambition for Meta, right? To make sure, to make the metaverse another world, basically, where
yeah,
people can work there, they can go to school there, they can do everything there. So basically, real life becomes like, it's like when you charge your phone, like you just unplug to charge,
yeah,
to eat, to take a bath, and then after that, when you're done doing the essentials, then you just plug in and then you live your
yep,
life,
yeah,
which is scary, because now I'm seeing this whole world of like everything just dull and gray in real life, and then the real action happens in the metaverse.
yeah.
Is that
It's
that's a scary thought.
now that you mention it, yeah, because when you get onto the metaverse, you will,
Mhm.
essentially speaking, have everything that you want, sort of
Yeah.
everything that you want, and as you said, life will be green. Well, the grass will be green on the other side, basically.
In a way, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And that's yeah, I mean, it's scary to think about it like that. And what's even scarier is the fact that Uncle Mark is gonna be handling the metaverse. He's gonna be handling our data,
Yeah, man.
and for those who
Obviously,
know, if you haven't been living off under a rock for the past couple of years, you know that Facebook has had issues with
when it
data.
comes to people's data,
Yeah, when it
be
comes to
it
personal data.
being data being stolen, being sold,
Mm.
Facebook has had a lot of controversy based on that.
Yeah, and recently, after during the announcement of the metaverse and stuff, that person who snitched on them,
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
media they say whistleblower. I say she a
yeah,
snitch.
yeah.
She
But
snitched.
yeah, she was a snitch, but she did the people's work. There, I'm not gonna
Yeah, she
lie,
did
she
the
did the
people's work
people's work.
because she brought to light the fact that the guys at Facebook or Meta now, ignore, some bad habits that people have on their platform. They ignore some signs that show that some of the things that people are doing on social media is unhealthy. Because
Yeah.
Facebook, aka Meta now, they practically own social media. I mean, they own WhatsApp, they own Instagram and Facebook as well, and
Facebook.
those are like the most popular social media platforms
Yeah.
globally.
I feel, but I also feel like Twitter's gonna join the bandwagon soon because, as you know, this
Mhm.
should be old news, but the former CEO of Twitter left. So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
changes.
they might sell to Facebook, Meta. They might sell to Meta, and
Yeah, there'll be a big move. There'll be a big ass move, bro. Like, people will riot the streets if that happens.
dude,
People will riot the
literally
streets.
every social media, well, except for TikTok and
Mm, the
um,
others, yeah.
yeah,
But
the others
I think Facebook wanted to buy TikTok once upon a time, right?
at one point.
It's in a bunch of companies, right? But yeah,
Yeah, at one
yeah.
point.
No. But
Yeah,
it's just a battle for our data, man. It's just a battle for our data,
dude,
which
like
is
who gets
pretty
the
scary.
most data?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
dude.
scary. It's scary. It's scary. Like looking at how much these companies know about us. It's scary. But
Yeah,
that's why
like,
I'm like social media. I'm not that deep into it. I just use it for certain stuff like work and
dude,
stuff. So
like you can search for RAM on Google, yeah, and you open Facebook, you see ads for RAM and computer parts. You're like,
how do you
wait,
know
what?
this?
What? You know?
Sometimes there've been situations where I sometimes think about something like, oh shit,
Mhm.
I would love to buy this. At month end. When I
Yeah,
get money, I would like to buy
yeah,
this one. And then I
yeah.
see an ad for it even before I search for it. Even before I search, and I'm like,
I say, huh?
what? Like, how do you know this about me? So it's
Oh
scary the
no,
fact that these algorithms can actually predict what we like. And obviously,
dude.
thing is, humans are predictable, even though we might like to think that we're not, and stuff. But I guess we're predictable. So these
Hey,
algorithms are just getting better at predicting our next move, which is
dude.
scary. So now, if we're gonna live our life in the metaverse, we're gonna be inputting more data. We're gonna be inputting more
Predictability.
information, more information into that. So now they'll be able to predict almost each and everything. They'll be even predict when you want to take a piss. They'll probably be able to predict the fact that after this episode, I'll want to go and take a piss because I've been holding this piss for the longest, man. But yeah,
Wow, man!
it's
Wow.
crazy. It's crazy. That's why I'm saying
Crazy.
it's a cool concept. It's just that I don't like the fact that it's being handled by those people.
Yeah.
By those people, I mean Meta, aka Facebook,
AKA Mark.
aka Papa Marx.
Zuckerberg, yeah.
Yeah, by the Zuckerbergs. But
Dude,
yeah, man, we've been talking. I think my
we've
time is
been
about to
rambling,
deplete.
man.
It's about to deplete.
Time is about to finish.
That lady just called. Yeah, 1 minute left. Yeah, that's a ringing. But yeah,
But yeah,
that's been today's episode, ladies and
that's been
gents.
today's
If
episode.
you've made it this far, thank you. We hope you enjoyed your time with us.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're just gonna be rambling about geeky stuff,
Hmm.
and that's what we did.
And the
Um,
occasional food.
yeah, and the occasional food here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, help us with the algorithm. Make sure
Leave
other
a
people see it. You know what I'm
and
saying?
also help the algorithm, recommend this video to you or future
Other
videos to
people.
you more.
Yeah, and to other
And
people,
other
and
people, yeah.
yeah, by subscribing, liking, doing all of that stuff. You know what I'm
And
saying?
hitting that post notification bell to be notified whenever we post a new video.
100s,
Yeah.
100s. So yeah, that's been me and Jude. I know we promised to deliver a closer in this episode, and yeah, we do have
Yeah.
a closer.
We do
And
have a closer.
the closer is the fact that we don't have a close.
We don't have a closer.
That's a close.
That's our
You see,
closer.
that's the closer,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to y'all for making it this far. It's episode 10. And I think this might be the last one of the year because
Yeah.
next week's gonna be the holiday. So you probably
Trying
be
to,
with your
enjoy
fam.
it. Yeah.
I might be with my fam as well. So yeah. We'll see you guys hopefully next year.
Next year.
Yeah,
Huh?
early next year. Yeah.
Yeah, early next year. So happy holidays and happy new year to all the people and the new people we will meet next year.
Definitely. So yeah. We will see you guys again soon.
Yeah, soon, very soon.
So this has been perfect.
And it's been Jude.
And we'll see you
Yeah.
guys in the next episode.